Today we have a very important task at hand. We need to discuss the current state of Star Wars. We need to discuss what's going on. And just so you guys do not have to look at my goofy face, I recorded some Star Wars Battlefront 2 gameplay from way back in the day, just so you guys have something pleasing and enjoyable to look at while I sit on here and ramble on about my thoughts about Star Wars. So the reason I wanted to make this video is because I recently watched Skeleton Crew, the new show that has been put out by Star Wars, by Disney, and I will have to say that it was decent. And the reason that I'm getting so frustrated about that statement is because I was so excited about that. I just watched this new Star Wars show and I'm like, wow, dude, this is decent. Like, this is awesome. Like, Star Wars is back, like, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, wait a minute, I need to take a step back. I am getting this excited about a Star Wars show that was decent, about this thing that has so many great characters, so many great moments, some of the best movies ever made, one of the most important, or not important, but most respected IPs on the planet. I'm getting excited over a show that is decent, and that frustrated me so much because it made me realize all just the absolute garbage that has been being pumped out by Star Wars recently and Lucasfilm, and it's so sad. I will have to say, let me say, Skeleton Crew had some little ridiculous moments, but overall it was an enjoyable experience. You gotta watch. There were just one or two ridiculous things that didn't need to be in there, but I heard it described as the Goonies in space, and that's really what it was. It was a fun adventure film that, you know, you could kind of get wrapped up in for a little bit, or not film, but TV show that you could get wrapped up in for a little bit, but it was just decent. That's it. The Acolyte had been so bad that it had lowered everyone's expectations and turned so many people away from this once great property that we're getting excited over decent. And I have to say, Disney has put out one great thing. Andor was great. That is the one great thing they have put out. I will say episode 7 was decent, and Mandalorian season 1 and 2 were decent. But the thing I have to say about Mandalorian, which I don't really hear this said enough, I think it did a great job doing what more Star Wars projects need to do. It explored the Star Wars universe. Star Wars has one of the coolest universes in media. It has so much. The Jedi Council, the Clone Wars, the planets, the universe. You have a whole entire universe to work with. You don't need to come back and just ruin classic characters and ruin classic moments, or even use them again to make them good. You can expand and you can go out and do your own thing. It's a universe filled with lore and things that you can expand on and things that you can create and things that you can do. And I think The Mandalorian did a great job of that. When I'm watching a show and I'm super excited and I'm just wanting more, and I'm watching on my computer or whatever it may be, I'm always hoping that next episode button pops up. Like, oh, dude, pop up. I want that button. I want that button. I never got that with The Mandalorian. I watched it and I was like, oh, cool, I get to see some new Star Wars. Oh, this is a cool little planet they go to. Oh, these are cool characters like this, and that. I never wanted to see that button pop up. It was like I watched it and I could move on to the next thing. I didn't need to sit there and keep watching it like I do with something that I really enjoy, which is a cool, dude, and it's a cool experience. And when you're just pumping out shows, that's fine. But the fact that that's in the top 3 of things we have gotten from Star Wars since Disney has taken over from Lucasfilm, like, what is going on, dude? Like, where is the quality? And even here, I'm sitting here playing a video game from 20 years ago, a video game that they tried to remaster recently, and it was a mess. The servers didn't work. There was glitches in the gameplay. You're remaking a game from 20 years ago that people loved, and all you are trying to do is improve quality. How in the world are you not accomplishing that mission? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you're not even trying to expand on what you have and make new things. You're literally just trying to get a money grab and can't even do that right. It is so frustrating. I grew up and I loved the prequels, dude, and I really hope that someday we look back on this and it's like the prequels, but even the prequels had amazing lightsaber choreography and great moments, and Anakin versus Obi-Wan, the Duel of the Fates, like, just like, there's nothing like that in newer Star Wars. And again, the reason I'm so frustrated is because I care so much. And you know, at the end of the day, like, it's fun a little bit to, like, sit there and joke with your friends. Oh, it's not really that bad. Or, oh, can you believe they did this? Can you did that? But you know what would be that much better? Having something so great that we can be like, wow, did you see that? How amazing was that? Like that is what we need back. And that is what Star Wars can happen. There's so much money wrapped up in this IP that realistically they can go out and get whatever actors they want, whatever writers they want. So I don't know why they keep putting it in incompetent people and unproven people's hands. It makes zero sense to me. And it is almost insulting. It's just people trying to spread their message, and they're ruining something that was so great and something that they had absolutely no business even touching. That's the real frustration frustrating part about it is why are we letting these people even touch this? Like, you know how many great people have devoted like themselves even just on YouTube to Star Wars and like creating Star Wars content and making Star Wars stories? Like, give them some power, honestly. Like, this is an absolute joke what it has become. But at the end of the day, what I want is for this great IP to be revived and for us to be able to make some great Star Wars memories together with movies, with video games, whatever it may be. So I had to get on here and I had to say that the most recent show was decent. Is it anything great? No. But I'm hoping that it turns around here soon. And I feel like the more people that talk out like I am right here, the better a chance we have at that really coming around. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you guys for watching. And I will catch you guys this side or the next. Hopefully we get some great Star Wars in the future to come. Again, thank you guys. I appreciate it.